Hello everyone. Today we are on the road with Miss Stephanie from Willard Library, and we are celebrating Black History Month. And I'm wondering, did you know that Garrett Morgan invented the traffic light? Did you know that Madam C.J. Walker was one of our first black women that created black hair care products? Did you know that at Willard Library and at the Helen Warner branch, we have so many different types of black board books that are available? We have Brown Sugar Babies, we have Happy Hair, we have Anti-Racist Baby. We have so many different types of books that are available just for you. So come check us out at the downtown Willard Library and or the Helen Warner branch. Also, before we get started and why I'm here today, we have what we call diversity cards. They are discussion cards that will be located at the Battle Creek Community Foundation while supplies last, and they will also be located at the Bread and Basket, owner of Tiffany Blackman. And what is inside are cards that talk about diversity. So an example of a question is, can people who have differences get along, and how? So this gives you an opportunity with your colleagues or your family and friends to sit down and have discussions about diversity and racism, which is so important. Yes, we are highlighting Black history, but it's important for us to be diverse and unified. And so that is what these questions will do. We also will have in the kit unity bracelets that they can put together at home. So it will be in a packet like this. So you will receive diversity discussion cards, and you also will receive a do-it-yourself diversity or unity bracelet. So come check those two locations out. Google them. I don't know the addresses and I don't want to give you the wrong information. So one will be at Battle Creek Community Foundation. The other kits will be at Bread and Basket, and we will also have some available at the downtown Helen Warner branch. And so thank you for your time. But the reason why I'm here today is because we are highlighting Black history. I thought it would be great to interview some business owners that we have right here in Battle Creek. So today I'm here at the Milton, and I am interviewing Mark, who has his hand in a lot of positive things and businesses. But today we are excited to talk to him about his newest endeavor, which is vending machines. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? What is the name of your business and where it's located?
The name of my business is Green Vending. It is located in the Milton, downtown Battle Creek, 25 West Michigan, I believe is the address. Don't give me the line. But yeah, we downtown.
Okay, so what inspired you to start your business?
What inspired me to start my business was just a desire to get out of factories, honestly. Just do my own thing. I've been in the factories for probably 15 years, and I'm just ready to take that leap and work for myself, figure it on out. So that was pretty much it, just ready to do my own thing.
And then what steps did you have to take to start your own business?
Well, steps I had to take, quite a few, just a lot of researching and putting money together. My project is through the foundation, so I kind of had to get with them. That was part of the process, getting with the foundation and working with the team, getting all that figured out. It's been all types of stuff with this.
And then what is unique about your business?
One thing that I feel is unique about my business is that there's no other machines like this in Battle Creek. They're all operated by debit card, almost like refrigerators, I guess you could say. It's just something new, never seen before here.
Can you show us some of the things that you have, some of the products that you have?
Sure. Yeah, we got a lot of local stuff in here. We got vegan options from Veggies Cafe. We got banana pudding in here, red velvet banana pudding from Soul Good, them flying off the shelves. We got all types of stuff in here. Barista Blues, they got a couple items in here. We try to keep it local. We're going to see Simply Sensational soon. She keeps some stuff in here. You know, we just try to cater to the community and all the local people doing their thing.
So what made you start right here at the Milton?
Honestly, it just kind of fell in my lap. Foundation, it was their idea to come over here. I had a vision, I wanted to do vending machines, and they just kind of took over. Like, look, you think it's too small, you need to go ahead and do something like this. This would be way better. So they kind of took my idea and enhanced it, and here we are. It's going good.
I love what you said, you had a vision. What advice would you give to young people who may be interested in starting their own business, even at a young age?
Advice I have for anybody trying to start a business is just find out what you want to do and just really go for it, man. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a lot of hurdles, especially in the beginning. But you just got to really stick with it, really know what you're trying to do, and just really keep pushing forward. Don't jump out here in the water if you ain't ready though, man, because it's tough. I'll tell you that. If you like comfortability and just chilling, this ain't for you. But if you ready to put some work in and really grind, get out here and make some moves, just go ahead and go for it, man. You'll win. It's worth it.
I love it. And so, you know, in the beginning I talked about how we would have diversity discussion cards, because I think it's very important for us to highlight Black history, but it's also important for us to be diverse. So my question to you is, why do you believe it's important to celebrate diversity and unity?
I believe it's important to celebrate diversity and unity just simply because, you know, we all do better as one. We all on the same accord, moving on the same page. It's more powerful like that, man. You know, you never know what doors are open when you tapping in with other people and whatnot. You can't be so closed-minded about stuff. Just get out here and move it around, and yeah, being diverse, it's always a plus, you know.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm very proud of you. I'm excited to buy some snacks today. And tell us how to pay for your snacks. What do you have to do to purchase a snack?
Okay, well, what you can do is just swipe your card. Once you swipe your card, the door will open. Choose whatever items you would like. We got waters and whatnot. If you want something more simple, if you don't want a meal. Once you pick your items and close the door, your card will be charged. It's really simple. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I am excited to try your snacks.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Mark. Hello, everyone. This is my second day. I have an opportunity to interview another Black business owner. Today, on the road with Miss Stephanie, I am at the business of Tiffany Blackman, who is the owner of Bread and Basket. And we are so excited to have an opportunity to interview her, and you will get an inside scoop of all her amazing products. Well, hello, Tiffany.
Hi.
It is a pleasure to be able to interview you.
Thanks so much.
I do want to tell our listeners that you and your family have been coming to the library. You brought your family to the library for many, many years. You participated in so many of the programs that we had available. Do you think that added any value to you and your children's lives?
Oh, absolutely. We met lifelong friends at the library with the children's play groups, and I even met lifelong friends by my children becoming friends with other children, and then me becoming friends with other parents. And it's just a blessing. I went to the library as a teenager from Battle Creek Central. It was my after school program, if you will. And definitely have been doing like even bookmobile when I was a kid. I mean, I was born and raised in Battle Creek, so the library plays a huge part to the access me and my family has always had to information and knowledge and being able to grow and love books. So yeah.
It's just amazing when you hear about the circle of life and actually see it come to fruition, how, you know, you came to the programs, and now on today, I get to interview you because you own your own business.
I do.
I am so excited. So tell us about your business, the name, and where you're located first.
Absolutely. So my name is Tiffany Blackman. I own Bread and Basket LLC. We are a boutique style public market where I help local women of color actually take their products and put them on a shelf in downtown Battle Creek, Michigan. So we're located downtown. We're about 4 doors down from Cafe Rica and 4 doors down from New York Connection or Irma's Travel, if you're familiar. So right smack dab in downtown Battle Creek.
Wow. So what inspired you to start your business, Tiffany?
Yeah, so like many other women, over I think the number now is like 2 million women that had to deal with what do I do when the 2020 pandemic hit with COVID, and by the time the fall portion was about to rev up for school again, I had to decide if I was still going to be able to work full time away from the home or have to stay home with my 4 children. So I had to make a decision. I ended up resigning from my full-time job at a local foundation and staying home to virtually school my children. And I just began to dream, you know, what's next steps? I've been doing a lot of business coaching for small businesses behind the scenes for over 3 years. Absolutely love helping entrepreneurs, love helping to take their ideas from the start point all the way to launching businesses. So that's how I decided to build Bread and Basket. I saw there was a need for women to have a local shelf for their products, saw there was a need for some one-on-one business coaching, and that's how it all started back in the fall of 2020.
And I love how this is your business, but you have your children involved in the business. It's a family business. Can you speak to that? How would you encourage even young people at a young age that might be interested in starting their own business?
Yeah, absolutely. So it is a family business. My children are often with me here at the shop. I'm open on the weekends, and my daughter was very instrumental at 17, just helping me to build my system and whenever I bought products, they had to come in, they had to be counted, they had to be put into our system. So typing up what it is, taking pictures of it so that we know how many of something we have. She got to practice all of that. That's definitely life skills that are super helpful for any job she goes into. And then my other children, especially like my 13-year-old, he helps me with social media stuff and marketing. And then they just help me around the shop, you know, here and there. My oldest is really tech savvy, so he's offered to help several times with some different things with my website and the stuff that people typically don't see. And so that's been helpful as well. So yeah, it's kind of when any parent in a family starts a business, it does easily become a family affair where everyone has at least a little bit to do with that business, whether it's watching the cash register for a little bit or helping to make a video for marketing or just, you know, tidying up the place, whatever it might be. It's really family oriented. So I would just say, if you are dreaming of starting your own business, dream as big as you can. I always tell people to start small, but the dream has to be big. You know, you have to have something big enough to move towards. But start small. My 8-year-old daughter, she loves encouraging people, so she started a t-shirt business.
Aww.
And it's really like, what's the little bit of money that you can put into an idea? Well, buy a couple of shirts and get a couple of things printed on them. Maybe it's $100, you know. whether it's lemonade, t-shirts, a web design company, an actual brick and mortar shop like mine, you always want to start small. So, I mean, even though this is what I dreamt about, it started with buying a few products, putting them in a box, selling them to my Facebook friends, seeing if this is something that the community wanted before I even got to this point.
Wow. Well, I want to show the community everything that you have right here in this beautiful, quaint shop. And I know you talked a little bit about how your business is unique. So I want you to kind of talk about that a little bit more and show us around, Tiffany.
Yeah, definitely will. So we'll start over in this corner here. And so one of the things that is extremely unique about this business is that although it feels like a small business shop, the difference is I'm purchasing from women of color owned businesses first. That's any Black woman, any Indian American woman, any Asian American woman, or Pacific Islander woman, or Native American woman that I can find. So I have things like teas and coffee and snacks like nuts, all those type of things. And then the companies are particularly like a women of color that own a lot of the companies that I purchase from. Same thing with some of the books and artwork that I purchase, even some of the kits for kids. So we have these play kits made by an Indian American woman that definitely help kids to expand their mind, and instead of always, doing electronic gaming or different things like that, like being very hands-on and doing something unique like origami or clay making. And then I get to purposely pick books that are minority authors. So this has been fun because oftentimes you're looking for those type of things, whether it's tea or books, you're looking for things from people that typically you can't buy from. I'm the person that goes behind the scenes and finds these things that you can actually purchase. So,
wow.
Yeah.
This is so awesome.
Thank you.
Getting ready for Valentine's Day.
Yes, in retail, one of the top things you have to know is that just like the regular seasons and holidays, you kind of got to prep like that. If you walk into a place like Target or TJ Maxx, you'll see them decked out with different holiday type things too. So yeah, definitely Valentine's Day-ish. So again, very unique products. Most all of our products are small businesses. They're owned by individual people or families, and they are still hand pouring candles. They are still hand pouring their skincare products, like the lotions that we carry. These are made by a Black woman over in Kalamazoo. But I purchase from all over the U.S. The goal is to be physically helpful to local women like her, but then I also have candles coming from New York. I have candles coming from North Carolina, South Carolina, Washington, D.C., where it's actually helping to pay money into or invest into other small businesses that are trying to do something to build a legacy for their family. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so again, we carry some of everything. It's no different than any other type of store where you can find perfumes, you can find snacks, you can find candles. And then one of my most popular selling items is our skincare, hair care, beauty items. So we have all natural soaps. Some of our soaps are made right here in Battle Creek, like the Aspidistra Naturals. And so this is a women-owned company in Battle Creek. And then also we have Urban Eden, which is women of color owned. It's actually a Black-owned couple that owns this company out of Georgia, and they ship their soaps up to me. So a wide variety, but these are all natural products. All of my skincare products and hair care products are all natural ingredients, no toxic additives or chemicals. And then you find some super unique things like this Black women-owned company. This is actually a lotion bar. So we're used to liquid lotion, but this is a bar of lotion. It's almost like a push pop that you twist up, super creative.
That is creative.
And then you rub it on, and that's your lotion.
Wow.
Yeah. And then if we head over this way, Again, a little bit of specialty foods, but also earrings, hair oils. These are all women of color owned businesses. So black woman owned, black woman owned, black woman owned. I try to find all kinds of women of color. It's just that if you know anything about entrepreneurs, black women in particular, out of every 10 new businesses that women create in a year, 8 of those businesses are black women that created them.
Wow.
So it's much easier for me to find black women that are making products than any other woman of color, like Indian or Asian or Pacific Islander or Native American, because we are creating more businesses.
Wow,
So,
I love it.
but this is nothing new. It often goes right back into how I named my business. I call it Bread and Basket because it's really that every single woman has a basket that she carries, right? Her skills, her talents, her abilities, and she's trying to trade that off for something, that bread, aka cash, that's gonna help her family, right? So every woman has the basket, also has to make bread. The basket's the way that you make the bread, bread and basket.
I absolutely love that.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. So this is just, I like to call this my candle bar. But typically all my candles are here. I got a couple off the shelf because I'm doing a photo shoot for my Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, books, more books. I don't carry a ton of books, but I try to keep it accessible because we don't have a bookstore downtown anymore. And then, I do a lot of work behind our register and keep some of the gift items that I need. But then I have a men's table.
Wow, something for everyone.
I do. Yeah,
I love that.
Children, women, men. I like to keep a men's table because I have sons. I was raised with 5 brothers. It's oftentimes men want to go into the store, get what they got to get, and leave. They don't want to meander a lot or look around. So this table is everything I suggest to them. And we have everything from beard oils and balms to lotion and the soaps, more lotion, candles they like, items to help with their beard care like the brushes and combs, even like a toiletries bag where you can put your items for the bathroom in there and easily take it in when you go or even travel. So yeah, and I do carry a little bit of clothing, not a ton, but Miss Boyd knows a little bit about this because she's bought a few things, but we thrift some things, and we try to carry a couple of items in here, so t-shirts, things like that. They haven't sold as well as I had hoped, but I do like to keep a couple of items because people are always looking. And then in particular, I'll point this out. So I've had these shirts made. So I myself am very creative. You can kind of tell from how the store is set up. But I don't have time to do everything. And if you are a young, inspiring entrepreneur, you're hoping to eventually want to create, you'll realize you cannot do everything. So
that's good advice.
This is my I can't do everything, but I want it, right? So I had t-shirts made for me from a woman-owned company in Kalamazoo, and these are very Battle Creek specific. So you'll see here.
Oh, nice.
They have icons from Battle Creek. So you'll see like the giraffe that symbolizes the zoo and some of our buildings and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I have the shirts in multiple colors.
Okay.
But yeah, so these are the type of things that I get really excited about having in my shop. I don't have the time to create them, but I can have someone else create them and I'll pay them to get them in the store. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole shop. I do carry some purses and wallets and things like that, but
awesome.
pretty much everything. I also have events because I have enough space in the front, so you'll see that I have tables, I'll move them around. We've had like paint and sip events. We've had where women can come in and do a painting in an hour or 2 hours and just relax. We've had other events like learning how coffee is made. where it comes from, what to look for. We've had arts events where I actually invite artists to just hang their art on the wall. When you own your own space, you can get a little creative and do some of the things that you like to offer the community. So
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come around because
Okay.
I want to remind people that we are going to drop off, well, at Bread and Basket. They are going to have some diversity kits available while supplies last. We will also have them located at both locations, Willard Library and Helen Warner Branch. And what it is, it's diversity discussion cards. And you can sit down as a creative team at your job or with your family and have some discussion about diversity. And so they're free, and on the back of them there should be a make your own unity bracelet. And so these are available for you right here at Bread and Basket, at the Willard Library downtown, and also at the Helen Warner Branch. So speaking of diversity, I love what's so unique about your shop and the whole story behind the name Bread and Basket. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about diversity? Because even though I love how you are highlighting the women of color, I also know you know and understand the importance of diversity. Why do you think that is so important?
yeah, so diversity is definitely one of my top values. I actually do coaching about diversity, equity, and inclusion on my first business side. This store is for some of everyone. It literally is for some of everyone. Customers, I serve all kinds of customers from the community, men, women, Black, white, Asian, Latina, I mean, you name it, those are the type of customers that we service. But also on the buying side, although my focus is to help women of color, I have products that I purchase from men, I have products that I purchase from women that are white. We purchase from some of everybody, and the purpose behind that is if I only purchase from women of color, I can't even keep my products diverse, right? Because they might be locally who I'm attached to, I might be able to get a ton of skincare items and hair care items, but maybe I can't, get the type of books that I need, or maybe I can't get the type of tea that I need, or maybe I can't get the type of kits that I need. Whatever the case may be. Right now, I think my biggest one is like hair care products, like for men. It's like you have to include some of everyone in that diversity of products, unless you just only want to sell a limited amount of things,
I love it.
And I feel very strongly that if I only carried women of color owned items, then I wouldn't even be holding true to my own diversity values.
I understand.
So my
that.
products need to be from diverse people.
I love that,
Yeah.
and I love the way you just explained that. It's beautiful, beautiful. So here again, we're at Bread and Basket. Can you give them the address again?
Yeah, sure. So we are located downtown Battle Creek at 38 East Michigan Avenue. We're about 4 doors down from Cafe Rica and about 4 doors down from Irma's Travel or New York Connection.
And I just want to show you, I don't know if I have the camera positioned right, but these are the pants that I purchased from here, and I've gotten more compliments with these pants. They're comfortable and they can be classy, you can dress them up, and so there are amazing products. I've purchased products for myself and for other people, and so I really appreciate you having this spot here. It's so exciting to know that we have something like that right here in Battle Creek. I also want to let you know, if there are people that are interested in starting their own business, I think I can say safely that if you want to have some hints or helpful hints, Tiffany's available.
Absolutely.
She knows. She's experienced at it. You also can come to Willard Library. We do have Generation E classes that we've had prior to COVID, and so we'd be happy to help you out with that if they're at a younger age. And we also want to let you know we have a makerspace available. So if you would like to start with a t-shirt business or making your own mugs or things like that, you can come to Willard Library for free and start your own process. You just have to give us a call and make sure you have all your supplies. So there's so many things that you can do to start your own business, and there's so many people that you can reach out to. You don't have to do it on your own. So thanks again, Tiffany.
Absolutely.
This has been great. And come visit or tell me your hours again.
Oh, so we're open Thursday through Saturday. We are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We'd love for you to stop down and see us.
All right. See you later.